Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Jacob Slanix with Chevy CLE Car Reviews, and today behind me we have the refreshed 2024 Chevy Trailblazer. I'm going to go over what's changed between the 23 and the 24 model year on the Trailblazer, so be sure to like this video, comment your thoughts on the 24 Chevy Trailblazer, and subscribe to the channel for more videos here in the future. Alrighty guys, so as mentioned, this is your 2024 Chevy Trailblazer. This has gotten a refresh for the 24 model year, so some things have changed between 23 and 24, and today we're going to go over what those changes are. So looking at the front end, that's kind of where you're going to see the main exterior changes. As far as like the side, everything stayed about the same. There are a couple new wheel options, so this is being one of them. This is an LT trim level, so new wheel option. I like the look of these. It's kind of not like a base looking wheel. It still has like a sporty presence to it, so I do like that wheel that's on this LT. So you got that there, give a little more of a zoom in view. Front end is where you see a little bit of a difference. They kind of went towards, hence the Blazer to the Trailblazer. They changed like the front LED strips here, so like they're kind of like a longer streak. It looks nice. I think it looks good. And then they came out with like a more popped out aggressive front grille right there. So you got your bow tie there in the center still. Nothing changed as far as the daytime running light to the headlight. They are now putting standard LED headlights, which is kind of nice. Before it was the just on the higher trim levels like the active and the RS. So I'm gonna see if I can kind of just show you guys. So there's your LED stripped. Looks really nice. I can turn on the car here in a little bit so you can actually see this a little bit better. But standard LEDs now, which is super nice. A little more of a, in my opinion, a sportier front end. They still make the Trailblazer in a front wheel or all-wheel drive. They have two different engine options with the 1.2 liter 3-cylinder turbo producing 137 horsepower. That one's front wheel drive only. They also do have the 1.3 liter, which is 155 horsepower, which for the most part you're going to see mostly 1.3 liter, because on the higher trims that's all that it is standard on. You might see a couple of LS trim levels that might have that 1.2, so not too many of those out there. CVT for the front wheel drives like before, and then it has the 9-speed automatic for the all-wheel drives. Back taillights has changed up a little bit, so a little different styling there. Nothing too crazy, but looks nice. So you have that there. Back end, I want to say everything stayed the same besides the taillight pattern, so nice and easy with that. They're still making LS, LT, actives, and RSs. Nothing really changed there, which is pretty nice. Easy trim levels. The main difference in these changes are going to be on the inside, to be completely honest with you. They did come out with a couple new colors, one being a copper harbor color, and then they came out with the cacti green like they did on the new Chevy Trax, which I really like that color. I think it pops on these cars, so super cool. RS and active trim levels still have the option for the two-tone style roof, so I like the look of it. Like I said, the main components of changes were more on the inside of it, but I do like the sleek, more aggressive look that they did put on this vehicle. So with that being said, let's look a little more into the inside of it. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open. So this will come open like that. I just washed the car, so hence why the water is coming off of the vehicle. We're going to go in here. You pull this up here. That's where your spare tire is at. We got a front license plate bracket there, which state of Ohio you don't need. You got a little cubby hole in both corners, so that's super nice. A good amount of space, like compared to the Trax of the Trailblazer. This is, in my opinion, a little bit taller, more of an SUV stance. The Trax is a little bit longer, more of like a hatchback car stance, in my opinion. So you have that there. This is also going to be a little higher off the ground than the Trax would be, which I probably should do a comparison video between the two vehicles so you guys can see them side by side. So you have that there, nothing changed on the back. Gas cap right here on the side, just pushing this door, that'll pop open. You still have a cap on this guy, so close that there. Oh, Guess I gotta unlock the car here. So we're gonna go ahead, open up the door here. Got one of our license plates. So interior looks nice on this car. I like it with the white. You have like the gray accent interior. So that looks really nice on these seats. I like the look of that. It's like a light gray compared with a dark gray. So I like the transition. On the back here, you can fold down your seats as well. So this folds down, that side folds down. And I do want to show you guys one more thing with the seats folding down here. So we're going to actually pull this one down right here. And then if you go to your front seat, you can actually fold this one flat, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with one hand. So give me 1 second while I do that. So just pulling the normal recline option will fold down that back seat, so making it way roomier. As you guys can see, I mean, you can line something all the way up through the passenger seat. So that's a standard option on these. You can do that on any of them. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys how easy it is to create some space in the Trailblazer. It's right here on the side. So that folds down super easy. Seats are comfortable, plenty of room in this car. I'm actually gonna take a seat here. That just slams back. So take a seat, good amount of leg room, good amount of space. A little sneak peek at that front interior, which they did a great job on in my opinion. But yeah, plenty of room, very comfortable, nice color interior. Now we're gonna dig into the front seat a little bit more in the front cabin. Alrighty guys, so now we're gonna pop into the front cabin of the new Trailblazer, and this is where you're gonna see some differences. Just walking right up, you can see the presence of the two big screens right in the front there. We're gonna go ahead and skip that. I'm gonna show you the door real quick. But you have your normal mirrors, controls over here, windows, locks, all pretty easy. Headlights are over here. They're already on automatic, so no worries there. You got like a little cubby holder down here. To open up the hood, you can do that right there. So we're gonna hop in this guy here. I'm gonna show you guys kind of, like I said, what's changed a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and shut the door. One thing that is now standard on all trims, before LS trim level didn't have this, is the push to start. So as long as you have the key fob on you, it will have the push to start feature standard now. Before it was on a key. So you have your key fob here, which same as before, unlock, lock, remote start, panic button, all the same, all on the key fob there. LT will come standard with the remote start. LS is a package. So little differences here as far as you guys can see with the screen. Looks very, very similar to what they did on the Trax, which has been extremely popular since they've done it. So right up here you have a 8-inch driver infotainment section. So everything's broken down in there. You got your miles till empty on the left hand side there, fuel gauge, miles. You have this display screen here. So steering wheels, everything stayed the same. You got cruise control on this side, which is now standard. Was an option on the LS. It's standard now, as well as the push to start. You have your following distance indicator, which goes hand in hand with the Chevy safety assist, which is also standard. So that gets you your forward collision alert, emergency braking, front pedestrian braking, the lane keep system. So your lane keep assist, which you can turn on or off right here with the lane departure warning. You have the following distance indicator, which that guy right there. And then it has the IntelliBeam headlights. So that's your automatic head bright. So at nighttime, if it's a dark road, it automatically kicks those on for you. So nice looking screen here. You got your voice commands. You can hang up the phone. You got music. You got the phone button. So it's all really easy to use and see. I love the screen. They did a great job on that. Steering wheel, not leather wrapped on this one. There is a cold weather package. So this is new for this year. It's an LT cold weather package, which gets you a leather wrapped steering wheel, heated steering wheel, and then heated seats, which this one does not have. That's the LT all weather or cold weather package. I'm sorry. One thing I also want to show you guys is you can kind of personalize the screen a little bit. So if you take this little scroll box and you just hold it down for about 3 seconds, take your finger off, this pops up. There's different gauges that you can see. So a little different screens, a little different visuals, which is kind of cool. Just let you personalize it to your liking. Once again, hold it down for about 3 seconds, release, there you go. Vehicle information. Sounds pretty cool. It breaks down like your trips and everything, which is pretty nice. Hold it down again. Infotainment. So that's like your radio and everything. So super cool. Something different. Let you, like I said, personalize it a little bit. Gauge 1, which we missed. So I like that. It's like I said, just something a little different for you guys. Now we're gonna head over to this guy right here. This is your 11-inch display, which I forgot to mention. This is standard now. There's no, you don't have to get a certain trim level. This is standard on every trim level, as well as this guy here. This is 11-inch standard diagonal display. Super cool, super easy to use. This is your like home button right here, a little different. It's pretty self-explanatory. These are like your shortcuts here on the left-hand side. These are your settings, Wi-Fi hotspot. It has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which are both standard now on this, and it's wireless. So wireless CarPlay, very cool on this screen. This guy here, this is how you pair your phone. You go to manage phones, add it in there. Something I like is they have all like the maintenance gauges all on the touchscreen now instead of up on this display. So like you got your trips, your fuel economy, 45 miles per gallon, pretty good. Trips right there, 33 average. You got a couple different gauges, battery voltage, coolant temperature, your maintenance, tire pressure, oil life. You can swipe this over. Engine air filter life. So super cool. I like how they have it all in one spot now, making it easy to see. Then that takes you back to your home screen. So it's very, I know a lot of people don't, like older people and people that don't like the technology, don't like how advanced these touchscreens are, but this one's very easy to use, very easy to operate. You got your little dial here for volume. You got your hazards here in the middle. Your climates down here. Like I said, this one does not have the LT cold weather package, so it doesn't have like the heated seats, but that is a package that you can get on these vehicles. So super cool. Obviously cold, warm, AC, make sure your AC light's on, where you want your air positioned, front rear defrosters, fan speed up or down, how you want your air circulation. You got a USB, normal USB, USB-C, and then a 12 volt right here. So that's very nice. You got a nice spot for your phone or keys. You got the lane keep assist, traction control on or off, and then the auto stop start override, so all there. Shifter stayed the same, nothing crazy. Reverse puts it with its backup camera lined up with your guidance lines as you turn the wheel there. So super easy. Parking brake is right here. On start controls up top there. So some very nice interior changes. This was something, in my opinion, that was needed with the previous generation. I think we were getting a little outdated. So it's nice to see something refreshed and done up nicely. Other than that, there's not much that has changed on the Trailblazers. But like I said, it needed a new interior, in my opinion, and they did a good job with that. So I hope you guys got the information you were looking for on the new 2024 Chevy Trailblazer refresh for the 24 model year. The only other thing I want to go over with you guys real quick is basically the pricing of these cars. So 24 LT Trailblazer, as you guys can see here, this has the 1.2 liter turbo engine on it, and it's that CVT transmission because it's a front wheel drive. Normal 3-year 36,000 mile warranty, all of your standard features with the LT. The only add-on was this front license plate bracket. It's $25,635, which is, in my opinion, a fantastic price for what you get with these cars. With that new interior, wireless CarPlay, it's really good bang for your buck. But you can, of course, option the car for a little bit more. You can go RS active, so you have a lot of options, and you still have the availability to go to a front wheel drive or all wheel drive. The LS trim level starts at $23,100. So like I said, a good bang for your buck for what you get with this vehicle. Very sporty looking, very capable vehicle, great fuel economy. So hope you guys got the information that you're looking for. Hope you guys are able to subscribe to the channel for me, like this video, comment your thoughts on the 24 Trailblazer. But until next time, we'll see you guys later.